There is no question of a right to water because it's not been explicitly mentioned anywhere at all, not even in the constitution. It's only interpretive, and in fact, constitution is about interpretation, right? So any progressive, advocate or a judge or an activist or even a policymaker who would want to implement constitution in its true spirit would definitely talk about right to water as part of water life, right to life. But unfortunately, it is not being done that way, right? And so in the policies that are getting drafted in the past decade or so, there is no mention of right to water. There's absolutely no mention of right to water. As a matter of fact, for those who cannot live up to the expectations and the demands of commoditized water or privatized water, they wanted to do something called a pro-poor policy, which only in fact means that a pro-poor policy on water is contingent to water becoming privatized. So only if water gets privatized will there be a pro-poor or pro-poor policy. That is because the company which comes in and takes a contract, bids and takes a contract and privatizes water, would not want to service large populations who cannot pay for it, right? So the company would want some kind of a policy or a law in place which can make the government accountable for the supply of water to the poor and not itself. So private companies are very clear that they would want to supply water only to those people who can pay, right? Even if it means that it can marginalize and not give water to a majority of population, right? And that is why they wanted a pro-poor policy. So there's no, in this dispensation on water in India today, there's no question of right to water. It's only about denial. And denial, in fact, is becoming a norm. So wherever such policies are getting implemented through schemes, whether it is the north of Karnataka or in Mysore, which is the south of Karnataka, where the whole of the city was privatized, denial has become a norm. Disconnections have become a norm. And as part of their proposition, they would want all public fountains or public taps to be disconnected, without absolutely no debate and discussion with the local community, right? So in fact, there is a need for us now, to expose the unconstitutionality of such processes, because anyway the policies are getting drafted by parastatal departments which are not accountable to people.